before I proceed with this video, I understand it might be a little bit too long for some of you, so if you could just look in the description and scroll down, you will see I have provided chapters. If you only care about all the collection continuations, or maybe you care about all the weapons and tool skins, if you truly wish to skip ahead, just look at the description, it's provided to you. And with that, good day, Ruskin enjoyers. I hope you're right, because it's time for the Rust Workshop skin checks. Now, there's only 83 skins submitted this week, but please be aware, over the course of this, current week, over the weekend, up to next week, we're going to be seeing all the Christmas skins being produced. Next week is going to be the first Christmas Rust Store. This current week will be the December Force Wipe Rust Store. Do expect an early Rust rotation, of course, and whatnot. But next week, first Christmas Rust Store. Week after that, a second Christmas Rust Store. That's all been said and done. I will talk about that, towards the end of this video. Now, of course, you're going to get a link to the collection right here. The Rust Workshop skin checks for December 3, 2024. Look in the description. It's at the very top. If you're going to go through all of these skins in your own time, you're more than welcome to do so. But if you want to sit back and relax and listen to Hedge's docent tones as he yap about all of these skins right here, well, let's get started. Let's talk about the deployables. Here we have a gold bar fridge produced by Shaft and Opatcha. Very nice, shiny, very valuable. What might you put in a super valuable fridge? A very tasty dinner of some sort? Feel free to comment below. So, this is going to be the representative of all the skins we're taking a look at today. If you happen to like a skin, consider voting yes or no, show your support to the skin creators. But if you truly like a skin, consider going to the comments and just say some nice kind words. It does go quite a long way. Keeps those skin creators nice and motivated to keep one up out of nice creative designs in the future. However, if you don't happen to like a skin, but you know exactly why not consider offering some constructive feedback? I don't like the colour of it, or you could tweak this a little bit, whatnot. Be nice, concise, and straight to the point. Maybe the skin doesn't get accepted. But if the skin creator wants to make a version 2, they'll look at your feedback, probably incorporate it into the version 2, and you never know, maybe that gets accepted. Goes a long way, helps them out. So, yeah. With that, then, if you like what you see, consider, voting yes or no. Best of luck to you two, and now let's proceed with all the other skins in this video. Here we have some rug skins. Let's go ahead and give this a good look. So we've got an interesting looking display of insects. Have you been collecting them all? And we do have a version 2 here with a much more nicer, greener array. Oh yes, that's looking ever so nice. Looking ever so cool. And I do want to quickly bring this up. They put it the wrong way round. Yeah, it still looks cool though. So that's produced by Bed and Ronan. Is that the type of rug skin you need in your base? Something that's like a nice display? Well, you know exactly what to do. Best of luck to you two. And as we move over to here, this just so happens to be the first collection continuation for this video. And, well, Mr. Wirecat, if this were to be accepted, I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of people try and do this themselves. That right there is the Neon Bismuth Rug. And are you going to put it all over your walls? Well, we have to question then, what would happen if it were to be accepted? So, as we go over to here and take a look at the Neon Bismuth collection, you should be well aware we've had 4 door skins being accepted. I don't count the original Bismuth door anymore because we got this one accepted eventually. So, please be aware of this. The garage door, $4.50. The sheet metal double door, $6.50. The Armour double door, $6. They've already gone up in price. They're already pretty valuable. But the sheet metal door actually went down in price. Now, if you've seen the state of sheet metal doors in 2024, you shouldn't be surprised by this behaviour. But it also did come out very recently, 2 weeks ago. So, yeah, initially a lot of people probably threw these on the Steam market because it wasn't exactly selling insanely immediately. But as we get closer and closer to January time, you should be well aware that people will be having some time off, at least in the Western world, Christmas time and whatnot, winter break and whatnot, kids out of school, people not working as much, New Year's, Christmas money. Oh, it could line up ever so perfectly for this collection. All the other skins worked out ever so nicely. Sheep in the door, could you improve? Well, maybe a brand new rug skin. Maybe might, convince some people to consider wanting to jump in and buy the door. Now, again, if people want to do that, they might need a sheet metal door to kind of like make that all work. So it's looking quite appealing. There's about 20 listings below the $3 price that it's sold for in the Rust Store. It probably would work out quite nicely. So, all right, I can see some nice potential things happening there. But just to clarify, these are already kind of expensive. Yes, I do expect them to go up in price if we see another deployable skin being accepted, but it might not be as much compared to how high the sheet metal door goes up to. Plus, the price is a lot more approachable. So you can consider that if you want. You might already own some of these. So just wait it out. Let's see what happens next. At the very least, best of luck to Mr. Wirecat. That's a lovely looking collection continuation. And let's see if we can see even more being produced. But not for a while. Christmas skins. Got to be aware of that. All right. Cool. Let's now talk about the furnace here and a sleeping bag. Ooh. Oh, Mr. Yeah, that's a lovely quaint looking design. I think a lot of people would appreciate that. let's give this a good close look. Oh, that's looking ever so nice and cute. All right then, so do you like this ever so lovely looking furnace skin? Consider showing your support. Best of luck to you, Mr. Yeah. And what's this over here? Well, it's a brand new black diamond skin. Yes, that appears to be the first deployable skin produced for this collection. Interesting. Now, I have seen this in game. I just want to clarify. This does not glow in the dark. It is quite shiny, though. Like, if there's any light, nearby, those diamonds that are encrusted onto the fine fabric, well, they are very shiny and they are very reflective. So just want to point that out. And now let's go over to here and remind ourselves of the black diamond collection. And as we can see, over the past few months, it's been holding up quite all right. You're going to show it? There you go. Thank you, SCMM.app. Now, of course, it only consists of weapons and clothing and armour at the moment, and it's held quite nicely. Yes, some of the skins have gone down in price a bit, but it's only by a bit. It's not too bad. And of course, if we are expecting potentially even more people playing towards the end of December, for, early January, it should be quite all right. It should be holding up all perfectly fine. But, the first ever deployable, is that going to shake things up? Is that going to make anything different? I don't think so. But I would keep an eye out for even more, black diamond deployable skins being produced. Garage door, large box. All right, cool. That would look very nice, I'm sure. I think a lot of people would be appreciating that. But I should also quickly bring this up. Over the past few months, for every 4 swipe rust door, we saw a black diamond skin being accepted, excluding November, because nothing was produced in time for that. But the very next rust door, this week, December 4 swipe, and that sleeping bag has just appeared. What do you reckon? So keep an eye out for that then. Best of luck to Bad Trip and Hulk. Let's see how things turn out. Right, let's now move on to some small boxes. All right, so here we have the Celestial small box. Pretty interesting looking design. It's got the blue, it's got the gold tint. Oh, yes, very nice. Lovely piece of work there, Kira. I know you're trying to build up a collection. Keep up the good work. Let's see what else gets produced for it. Next up, we have pie. Oh, what's that lovely smell? Himmick, Wagan. Last week I saw a burger box. This week I see a pie box. What am I going to see next week? Well, probably something sort of like gingerbread or whatnot. But anyway, that right there looks ever so nice, delicious, moist. Oh, yes. So, are you a fan of pie? Do you need pie in your life? Do you need more pie? Well, make a consideration. Best of luck to you two. And over to here, we've got competition, and yes, that is a collection continuation. So, of course, this week we saw the Wolf Warrior wooden door being accepted, and this over here, produced by Universe Kid and Pepper Carl, that's the Wolf Warrior small box. Bright, shiny, and looking quite sinister. Let's go ahead and give that a good look. So, to the current week, here we go. Now, just to remind you, this is the first skin produced in this proposed collection, but it's a wooden door. What's wrong with that? Have you seen wooden door skins? Yes, there you go. I've already talked about this. I fully believe it's going to go back down in price. Well, it's selling at $2.49 now, but I wouldn't be surprised if it ends up like the Not Friendly wooden door, the Beyond Reason wooden door, the Chalk Menace wooden door. Yeah, they're all sitting around 80 cents, about a third of the price. It's an inevitability. I'm very sorry to say. It's the question of how often are you even using your wooden doors? There you go. Yes, I know you play on different servers and whatnot, but still, overall, these wooden doors, they just don't hold up. I know that one there is up in price, but it's been manipulated. So, yeah, look at all the wooden doors over the past 3 years. You can see that for yourself. The vast majority, pretty much nearly every single one of them, below $1. So, yes, it's a lovely collection continuation, and I'd like to see even more, but that wooden door ain't going up in price. Sorry to say. But best of luck to you two. Let's see how that plays out. Right then, now we can move on to large boxes. And you might notice there is an attempt for a storage collection. Now, let me just point this out. Over the past 2 or so years, I've seen many attempts for a storage collection. None of them were accepted, all right? So I really don't think this is going to get that far. It's a perfectly fine looking design, but again, compare it to the graffiti collection and the scientific collection. Yeah, it's very straightforward. I think Mr. Verona just made something really quick just to have something out for this week, which is totally fine. I'm pretty sure a lot of the skin creators are focusing, getting some Christmas skins produced and whatnot, but I have doubts. So, of course, earlier this year, we saw the resurgence of the Neon Storage Collection, didn't we? Small boxes, lockers, and, of course, some garage doors. That probably really, sets the tone that Facepunch ain't looking to get a new storage collection accepted anytime soon. Whilst many options have been provided, they've accepted none of them, right? So, gone are the days of that, it seems. So, Mr. Rona, it's fine, it's just I have doubts, and I'm sure I've explained myself there. Right then, let's move on and talk about the molecular large box produced by Oasis and Schumer, and that's looking quite colourful. Oh yes, stands out ever so nicely. Do you like it? Are you a fan? Well, you know exactly what to do. Keep up the good work, you two. Let's see if this progresses into a bigger deployable collection. Next up, here we have guiding light large wood box. What is this, Yopka and Honey? This is different. This is colourful. This is pretty cool. Look at that. It's a lighthouse with all of the colour on display. The thunder clouds, the storm. That's a pretty interesting art piece right there. Yeah, all right then. Well, best of luck to you two. Let's see if that potentially turns into a much bigger collection. Oh, and Lancy. Sorry, I didn't see Lancy as well. Sorry, I was covering your head. Sorry, I didn't know this. I need the guiding light to help me. Anyway, move on. Shut up. What's this? Stuff. I like stuff, Manoic Man. But what stuff are we talking about? It's a glow-in-the-dark large box. It's a skull with snakes coming out of it. Interesting, but clan stuff. Is this some sort of sneaky way to try and have a storage? Okay, it's not a storage collection, but it's just for stuff. What stuff? Feel free to comment below what you consider stuff, your stuff. All right. Anyway, best of luck to you, Manoic Man. Right. Now we can move on to doors. Lots and lots and lots of doors. So many doors, many doors, so many doors, doors, memories of doors, and even more doors. Right then, so let me just quickly grab every single one of them, and that should be all the deplorables for this video. Yeah, no, not that many this week. Here we have the shattered steel. Shetmon's interesting looking sheet metal door right here. It's shattered. It's made of steel. I don't know anything else to say. But yeah, an interesting looking design, I guess you could say. Doesn't glow in the dark. It's shattered. Did you shatter your hard suit collection? Look, that's not the right way to treat it. Anyway, I'm joking. Let's move on. Best of luck to you, Shetmon. But you do have competition. Here we have the wicker sheet metal door. Now, it looks like it's made out of wood, but it's actually a sheet metal door. Just to clarify. Produced by Jeeba. That's no ultramarine collection. Well, he's taking a break. Let him think about new ideas. All right. But yeah, get a look at that. I think I've seen something like this produced by you before. You have made some other wicker skins. I said wicked. Other wicker skins, haven't I? I think you had some transparency. Actually, no, that might have been someone else. Wicker skins have been produced by various different people. It's just, haven't seen one accepted yet. So, best of luck to you, Jeeba. Maybe you'll be the first. Over to here. Well, oh, wow. That's a picture. Drag, Norma fan, what the hell? What am I looking at? Why is the cute bear? Okay, well, that's a picture. That's a picture. Feel free to write down below in the YouTube comments your thoughts in regards to that picture right there. Because that's, I'm scared. Best of luck to you two, I guess. What's this bamboo? Okay, that's a lot more calmer. Yes, a bamboo neon door right there, produced by Macquarie. Straightforward, glows in the dark. I'm sure some people appreciate that. All right, best of luck to you, sir. And over to here we have Memories Garage Door. I've shown this off in some short videos on stream. Looks a perfectly fine looking garage door. I've been saying sheet metal door too much, but yeah. It's an interesting layout. I love the collage of all the different imagery and whatnot, and I do think a lot of people would appreciate it. Let's see if that potentially gets accepted. Do we have any other garage doors? Of course we do. Of course we do. Now, it's like Looney Tunes. It looks as if it's like got the depth and whatnot. It looks as if, it's a cart full of gold. Legacy, a very cute design right there. I'm sure a lot of people appreciate that. Glows in the dark ever so nicely. A lovely bit of imagery. Right, best of luck to you. Over to here, we have the Mystic Tree Garage Door produced by Burlap and Mr. Cowboy Legend. It's a very nice, colourful looking design. Very pleasant looking approach. Best of luck to you too. Over to here, we have a collection continuation. Titanium Garage Door has been produced. Right then, let's go ahead and talk about this. Titanium... Sorry. So yes, we had the titanium door accepted quite some time back, but it's not holding up its price, unfortunately. It's sold for $2.49. It's at half the price. Are we surprised by this? No, we're not. Sorry to say. There's nothing wrong with the design. It's just sheet metal doors in 2024. You take one quick look at all the sheet metal doors that came out this year, and lo and behold, what do you see? Not some very nice looking things. Every single skin is down in price. Not that it's like their fault, the people that made the skins. It's just we have far too many being accepted, and there'll be even more. And Twitch drops. It never ends. It never stops. So anyway, if we were to see the garage door potentially spiking, get him, accepted and whatnot, would we see this spike in price? Well, we just talked about this a little bit earlier, didn't we? I really don't think it's going to change that much. Now, with the Neon Bismuth collection, I think it would be a little bit different. I think a lot more people do appreciate that collection based on the amount of sales that the other skins had and the current prices they're selling at. This right here, though, yeah, it's not really holding up super great. Yeah. I don't think that'll be doing as good. But I don't think it'll go up in price regardless. I've seen many instances where collection of Deployables has a sheep in the door as one of the first skins to be accepted. More skins get accepted afterwards, and they hardly change. Very sorry to say. I know January could change things up, but even then, not sure. So I'll just leave it. If I'm not feeling confident in something, I don't really invest into it. Regardless, though, this skin right here, do you like what you see? Are you a fan of it? Its minimalist approach stands out quite nicely, though, doesn't it? Best of luck to you, Quincy and Mr. Michael. Let's see what potentially happens with this then. All right, then. Next up, and then we have a transparent version as well. You can see that it's got like some holes there that you can see through. Just wanted to clarify that. Sorry about that. I should have said that earlier. All right, then. Now we're moving on to the armoured door. We have a moonlight armoured door produced by Prima. It's quaint, colourful, and ever so nice and calming. Do you like what you see? Well, it's up to you. Best of luck to you, Prima. Over to here, we have a sheet metal double door, rusty fittings produced by Upor and Mr. Hyper Monster. Looks like it's very nice and secure right there. And also, over to here, we also happen to have a version 2. I don't know what the difference is. I'm looking at both, and I really don't know what it is. It looks to be the same. Oh, this one's got like a vague red tint to it. Okay, now I see it. All right, understood. Right then, well, best of luck to you too. That's a perfectly fine looking sheet metal double door. And that also happens to be the last deployable this week. Yeah, that was pretty quick. Well, there you go. I think we could just sit here real quickly and say, look, at the end of the day, out of all those deployables, which one stood out to you the most? Which one do you think has a very good chance of potentially being accepted in an upcoming Rust store? Feel free to comment below. And I think I'll just jump in right now and talk about all the weapons and tool skins. All right, then, let's begin. So first up, here we have a deep rock, ruby rock. Yep. Aren't rubies supposed to be red? I might be wrong there. Feel free to clarify in the comments. But with what we see there, it's perfectly fine. Does it glow? No mentions of that. Why not? You should probably clarify that. If it glows, you mention it. If it doesn't glow, you mention it. Right there in the description. Right. For what it is. Shiny. Cool. All right. Best of luck to you then, sir. Next up, we have a collection continuation. Now, someone came up with a really funny joke. There's a missed opportunity here to have called it the Seal Club. Well, with that cute face. Anyway, let's just move on. So, Harbour Seal Hammer is here. Now, this year we have seen one marketable hammer skin. One hammer skin was accepted in a Rust store this year. Could we see another? Now, imagine if Face Punch calls it that. Anyway, so hammers. First of all, Seal Harbour Collection. So sorry, Harbour Seal. Now we had the door. Okay. So Harbour Seal Rock sold ever so nicely, retained its value ever so nicely. It's got a lovely, cute face. People appreciate it. Sheep in the door comes out half in price. What? Well, that happened. Anyway, a hammer. I assure you this. With the sheer lack of hammer skins being accepted in Rust stores, I cannot help but assume that hammer skin would actually, by default, just end up being a very nice thing to purchase. A very nice thing to rise up in price. Remember the Easter Chick hammer? Sold at $2. Right now, it's almost $5. It's an Easter skin. Doesn't matter. Cute chicken. So, yes, I would imagine that hammer, regardless, if it is accepted, it's just going to go up in price. I don't expect it to sell ridiculously, but I can see it going up in price ever so nicely. Now, does that glow in the dark? It really makes no mention of it, so I doubt it. And the other skins didn't glow in the dark either, so, oh, there he is. Hello. Yeah, I think that probably will work out nicely. I just don't think it's going to cause the rock and the sheep in the door to go up in price that much. But if that by itself accepted, I'm on it. I'm buying a ton. Yep. And, yeah, I probably would just call it a Seal Club. Anyway, moving on. Here we have a Bone Club. Yes. It's a rubber toy. Yay! I love the Photoshop. Kika, I'm going to be brutally honest with you. That's a perfectly clever idea. Now, there was a lot of rumblings in the past that Face Punch wanted to add pet animals into the game. Now, recently, there was another mention of the chicken coop. So I don't think that would be good for a chicken. But will we ever get like our own guard dogs and whatnot on Rust? One day. We'll see. But Kika, perfectly fine idea. Very creative approach. Let's see if that potentially gets accepted. If you like what you see, you know exactly what to do. Right then, let's move on. Here we have a revolver, a sap, and a python. So here is the Pixel Breaker revolver produced by Anubis Dunk. Get a good look at that. A standard looking design. Nothing wrong with that. All right. Okay. Aim down the sight. What do we see? It looks like it's got like a yellowy aim sight. Now, if you actually aim down the sight, I'd probably be able to see that, but no, I don't see it. Awkward. All right, anyway, so best of luck to you, Anubis Dunk. Next up, here we have the chromatic aberration. Oh, what's that? An aim down the sight. Oh, useful red aim sight. Thank you very much, good sir. People want to see that. I don't want to sound mean, but that's exactly what a lot of people want to see, so it's super helpful. Slavny, thank you very much for showing that. So, right, it is a pretty interesting looking, colourful design on the sap skin right there. And I think a lot of people potentially might like it. Best of luck to you then, Slavely. Let's see how that potentially works out. Over to here, we have the Cybercore Python, produced by Fresh. Nice and colourful. He's trying to build this up into a collection. Fresh, where's the collection link? That's probably why you're not getting them accepted, Fresh. So yeah, just to clarify, as you can see, AK, MB5, Python. Fresh, make the collection. Put it below there. You're supposed to do that. So yeah, do you like the design? Aimed at the site. Where is it? It is there, thank you. Ooh. And as you can see, it's got a red aim sight, blue coloration. If you like what you see, consider showing your support. Best of luck to you, Mr. Fresh. Make the collection. Right then, over to here, we can talk about some submachine guns. Yes, let's go ahead and take a look at those. Here we have the Minicopter Custom SMG, produced by Jessin. A very grounded approach, made of like a very DIY type of design. I'm going to go grab whatever metal I can and produce this, which is totally fun. I know a lot of people that do appreciate that. So yeah, get a good look at it. And of course, if you like it, you know exactly what to do. Best of luck to you, Mr. Jessin. Over to here we have the Duelist Thompson, produced by Voodoo. It's nice, it's red, and it's probably the best thing for dueling, yes. A useful red aim sight as well. Do you like what you see? Well, you know exactly what to do. And then over to here, we have a collection continuation, the Abyss Thompson. This is a very nice purpley design. You can see the ever so sharp teeth all over there. Right, so it's been a while since we had an Abyss skin, hasn't it? But would this potentially cause anything to spike demand, spike in price? Let's go ahead and give it a good look. Also, sorry if my nose sounds a bit funny. I'm not feeling super great at the moment. You probably have noticed. So over to here, yes, the weapon skins. Not exactly holding up super great. Oof. The AK's okay, but not these. But then you look at all the other skins in the collection, it's mostly all right, it's fine. And of course, as we delve into January time, could it be better? I'm hoping so. But yes, I don't think a Thompson's going to dramatically change this up, just being honest with you. But by default, I do expect it to improve and do better as we enter January time, when we have potentially over 200,000 people playing for the January Force Wipe. Will it happen? We shall see. So keep an eye on that. And let's see if that potentially gets accepted. Best of luck to you, Little Ranger and Graham Curran. And then as we go over to here, we have a SAR skin. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's a lot of them. There is a lot of them and a lot of collection continuations. So first up, here we have the Terrazzo, produced by Solitra. He's chasing after his first ever skin acceptance. Will it be this one? We shall see. Useful red aim sight, interesting style, perfectly fine. We also have a version 2. Not sure what's different with this. Is it the aim sight? Not seeing any difference there. It's got a very shiny approach on this one though. Yes. This one's like rusted, and this one's shinier. Okay. Well, best of luck to you, Solitra. Let's see how that potentially works out. Over to here, we have the Rubicon. It is produced by Zvirand, and it's a quite interesting, stylish approach. The red, the shattered metallic design right there. A horse. Does it come with a horse? He doesn't say. All right, but yeah, it's a perfectly fine looking design. If you like what you see, you know what to do. Best of luck to you, Zvirand. And then over to here, we have the Heritage SAR. It's like it's got some ancient runes in it, which looks quite appealing. Yes, get a good look at that. Yes, so if you appreciate old Nordic type of designs, I think a lot of people will like this. Best of luck to you, Mr. 9K. Let's see if that potentially works out all right for you. Over to here, it is a collection continuation. We actually have a few of these to talk about. But first up, JJ has returned to his Suprematism collection. Right then, let's go ahead and talk about that. So this is a weapon-only collection, if I can recall, and I think we only had like, what was it, 2 skins accepted? Well, tell me in a second. Come on in. Oh, it's just 1. All right. So there were more skins produced, Only one skin was accepted. Awkward, yes. And what price is it currently selling at? 85 cents. Oh dear. Yeah, sold for $2. It's now sitting here at 86 cents. I don't think a SAR is going to dramatically change this. Weapon-only collections, they don't tend to hold up very well, so sorry to say, but I'm not exactly feeling super enthusiastic. But regardless, it would be nice to see an ever so colourful looking collection make its return. JJ, keep up the good work. Let's see if the SAR does get accepted, and let's see if you can produce even more skins and get them accepted as well. Best of luck to you, good sir. Over to here we have the Ice SAR. Yes, it's the return of the Ice collection, which, perfectly befitting its wintertime now. Well, here it is. Probably not everyone in the world. Anyway, sorry about that. I just realised that it's not winter everywhere, but Christmas, winter, vibes. So anyway, yes, it's a perfectly fine-looking shattered ice type of design, along with all the other ice skins. So let's go ahead and give that a good look. And over to here, what do we see? We have quite a few skins accepted. Tools, a rock, a door, and that was it. Never got the garage door accepted. Never got the stone tools accepted. But now we're dabbling into items. Weapons. Sorry about that. Weapons. I'll be honest with you, I don't think we'll see that much of a difference. Weapon-only collection mostly, down in price mostly. Yes, I don't expect a SAR to dramatically change all of that. However, for the skin itself, for what it is, I think people will appreciate it. I think people like what it is. Also, how many blue collections do we even have? Yeah, consider that. So, all right, cool. Best of luck to Zinc and Gunya. And then over to here, with the recent acceptance of the custom SMG, we have the Brainstorm SAR right here in front of us. And look, it's the big red face. He's looking ever so creepy. Yippee! So yes, this is the very cool looking graffiti style collection, and I would expect even more skins to be produced with this. Yes, so Raylai, Cobra, let's see how that develops. Now let's also talk about, if this were to be accepted, what would happen to the custom SMG? Well, I can tell you, I don't expect much. Custom SMGs, by default, you take one quick look over to here, and pretty much every single one of them is down by about 30%. Yep. So, there's not much else that's going to happen. I don't think the SAR will dramatically cause that to go up in price. Weapon-only collections, by default, don't tend to work out very nicely. But if we keep seeing more and more and more, maybe things could improve. Let's see if we get some interesting looking variations. Best of luck to you two. Right then, so that was all the SAR skins. Let's now talk about an LR300, 1 AK. Is that it? Really? I'm actually kind of surprised by that, but wait till Christmas time, you'll see so many more. And then we have a rocket launcher. So, Rage LR300, that's a polar bear. Does it come with the polar bear? We shall see. But it has a polar bear on the artwork. Oh, okay. All right, fair enough. Was this like one of your ideas for a Christmas skin? And you thought, nah, I'll do the other one. But I'll still release this one before Christmas. Useful aim site. I mean, it's fine. You can do whatever you want. It's around winter time. Well, in some parts of the world. So, it makes sense. It's the vibes, I say. It's the vibes. So, sun art, what it is, perfectly fine looking design. That's a bear. Yes, indeed. Lovely piece of work there. So, best of luck to you. Let's see what happens next. Over to here, we have the Shadow AR. Oh, we got a GIF. Oh, GIFs are so nice. Produced by Kevlar, a sleek black design with some red trim. Oh, yes, indeed. So, what was the aim site? The aim site is white with a bit of red. Ooh, lovely, lovely. So I'm sure a lot of people would appreciate that. I'm sure a lot of people like that. Let's see what becomes of this. Now, with you being the only person to submit an AK-47, let's just clarify that. Well, there were other people. I've just seen this as well. Never seen you before. Are you a new skin creator? Oh, got to keep an eye on the workshop, haven't we? Oh, yes, indeed. Wait, are you a Counter-Strike guy? Okay, well, one Counter-Strike guy gets his skin accepted and many more follow. But yeah, you are the only skin submission from someone I normally follow. So yeah, the only AK. Wow. You've timed it perfectly, Kevlar. Let's see if that amounts to some success. If you like what you see, you know exactly what to do. And then over to here, the final weapon/tool skin of this video, the confetti cannon. Now here's a funny thing. How many rocket launchers have we had accepted this year? Oh, there you go. Not many. So if I go over to here, I think we've had one. It was the Dragon Launcher, and that was it. Now, in the past, we used to see maybe 3, 4 being accepted, but this year, just the Dragon Launcher, which technically was an item produced by Facepunch themselves. Last year, we saw 2 Twitch drops, and what happened? What happened? So if you're a skin creator right now and you don't know what to do for Christmas, That. That. Do that. Do the rocket launcher. We haven't had one accepted all of this year other than the face punch one, which wasn't accepted. They made it and put it in. They forced it in. Anyway, so for what it is, I wouldn't say no. Mr. Holodno, Kolotinsky, perfect timing, I guess. Could we see this being accepted? We shall see. Aim sight doesn't have one. So, yeah, perfectly fine looking, colourful approach. Does it shoot bullets? Does it shoot confetti? There's only one way to find out. Stand over there. Anyway. Best of luck to you two. Let's see how that works out. And, yeah, that's it. That's all the weapons and tools for this week. Not that many skins, I know. So, out of all the skins that we just talked about, which one was your favourite? Which one do you think has a genuine good chance of potentially being accepted in an upcoming Rust store? And, wow, this video is very short. Might as well just jump in and do the clothing and armour immediately. Right then. So, backpacks. Backpack. And the backpack. Headshot. I will. Okay, so, Robbery Backpack, produced by Fuff. Get a good look at that. A GIF? Oh, man. Beautiful. Thank you very much. So, GIFs are very, very helpful. Oh, he's stolen all the gold. Now I understand the name of it. So yes, a train has just been hijacked, all the gold has been removed, and this man is very successful. Yes, he took all the gold bars and he ran off, so I get the story behind it. Thank you very much there, Mr. Fuff, but you do have competition this week. Over to here, Ribbit's back. So I'm not sure what happened, but Jan and Denuvo decided to change it up a bit. Less vibrant version of the backpack has been created. Brightness and saturation has been reduced. The frog's face on the top pocket has been drawn in. Yippee! So yes, it's a bit different. That's fine. That's fine. So if that's what they want to do, that's what they're going to do. So if you want a frog backpack, it's right there. You know exactly what you want to do. Best of luck to Jan and Denuvo. Over to here we have the backpack. Oh, are we having a lovely little specialist type of design right here? So, Mr. Hessiam, I can respect the approach. It does look pretty stylish. It does look pretty nice. And chat, if if you like what you see, you know exactly what to do. How expensive is how expensive is that going to be? Huh? So best of luck to you, Hessiam. Over to here we have the biohazard large. Oh, hang on a minute. La Cramp. Wouldn't that be dangerous to put on my back? I'm just saying. But yeah, it's a very interesting approach. Does it glow? It doesn't appear to. Just want to clarify that. So yeah, all right. That's a different type of design. Best of luck to you then, LaCramp. Over to here. This is a collection continuation. We'll talk about this. So, of course, quite some time back, early this year, we had gold chains, poncho being accepted. What followed that was, of course, some gloves, and that was it. That was it. I know it's a bit odd, but over to here now we have a backpack. It's got gold chains as well. Yippee! But yeah, it's quite literally solid gold. Looks ever so nice. You've got the strange orange tiger design as well. Never understood what that is all about, but it's what they want to do. So hey, it's up to them. So yes, interesting approach, interesting design. Do you like what you see? Would this cause any of these other skins to spike in price? Maybe. I don't fully know. Will people instantly realise that this is part of this collection? I hope so, because I would like to see these go up in price. I bought some. But anyway, say chains, loser. Best of luck to you. Let's see how that turns out. Let's see if we get a pure gold backpack. Over to here. Oh no, not another collection continuation. Yes. Oh no, not of a black. No. We just had the Blackout Backpack being accepted. It's got 50,000 subscribers. Tough luck. Yes, that's the Legacy Kevlar Backpack. Yippee. So let's go ahead and talk about the Legacy Kevlar collection. So over to here. You may recall that last year for Rust's 10th anniversary, we got the Tier 3 armour for Legacy Kevlar accepted. Cool. 1 year later, backpack, yay! So, yeah, for the 11th anniversary, do you reckon for the December Force Wipe, we will see the Legacy Kevlar backpack being accepted? Oh, imagine 1 week after the Blackout Backpack, imagine. So many upset people. Oh, there's going to be so many upset people if they did that. Maybe they'll wait it out. Maybe they'll do it next week. Actually, no, Christmas skins are next week. So, okay, fair enough. We'll leave it at that. I think that might potentially cause some things to work out quite nicely for this. I remember with the Hardsuit collection, we did see some of the Tier 2 pieces go up in price with the arrival of the backpack. As you can see, Tier 3, the amount that's sold, so much more compared to all the other skins. The hoodie and pants, so much more of that sold compared to the other skins. And the other skins, they sold a lot more reasonably. They're up in price. They're doing good. They're doing perfectly fine. And a backpack, hey, it's fine for what it is. It looks like a legacy Kevlar skin with its matte black design and whatnot. I think it could work out quite nicely. But just after the Blackout Backpack, after it does about 50,000 subscribers, I warned you people about backpacks. I warned you about the initial first few skins for a brand new skinnable item. I hope you listened. So with that, alright, we'll see what happens. Best of luck to Kosem. Over to here, we have the Modern Military Backpack. So yes, we've returned to the Modern Military collection. Get a good look at this. Now, do we have a full collection of Modern Military? Yes, indeed we do. Over to here. Oh, it's not called Modern Military, it's called Military. Yeah, I've got to remember that. Sorry about this. So, as we go over to here, come on. Sorry. Still have more than enough time to make some stupid hedge mistakes. Right, here we go. So we've got all the tier 3 pieces, the tier 2 pieces, the hoodie and pants. We have all of that. We've got some tools, weapons. Where's all the deployables? Well, that turned into the Nuke Room collection, so okay, fair enough. But yeah, that's up in price. That's up in price. That's doing well. Hoodie and pants. Wow, the hoodie's actually improved. When did that happen? No, seriously, when did that happen? That used to be absolutely swamped. Just remember, we had like a complete the sets, May 2023. These sold about 44,000 plus sales each, subscribers. Compare that to these, which had like 13,000 and 10,000. That sold far too much, and yet, right now, it's back up into the positive. I'm surprised. Anyway, yes, a backpack would probably improve the clothing armour even more so. That's actually something to look forward to, I guess. But I am genuinely surprised. When did this happen? Was it slow? I mean, it probably was, but alright. Cool, it's at a new all-time high price. Yeah, fair enough. Cool. Keep up the good work. Only 40 listings. When did this happen? When did it... Okay, cool. All right, I'm leaving it at that. Right, so yes, best of luck to you then, Robstar, and try and make another jacket attempt, I guess, because those hoodie and pants would greatly appreciate it, I'm sure. And over to here. Oh, here we go. Hey, do you like that No Mercy backpack? Yeah, well, shut up. Here you go, Whiteout. Uh-oh. Now, listen. I've seen the tweet. Someone messaged the community manager of Facepunch. Oh, I don't want to see camouflage backpacks. And they said, no, don't worry, won't do it. Help didn't say that. So we'll see what happens. Technically speaking, No Mercy. Is that white enough? Well, yeah, it is. And I'm sure a lot of people bought it and still used it with Whiteout and whatnot. And it still does a perfectly fine job. But a Whiteout backpack... Oh dear. Oh mate, seriously, I just talked about Legacy Kevlar and Blackout. Imagine Whiteout. And just to point out, Blackout also made by the same skin creator. So, as we go over to here and take a look at the Whiteout collection. Cool, this is like a first time after a long time. Let's go ahead and take a look at the Whiteout collection. Wow, that seems to be super in demand, super up in price. Yay! No, seriously, these skins are going up to brand new all-time high prices. And as we reach January time, they will peak at certain points. Anyway, cool. So, would that potentially go up even higher in price? Probably, yeah. But it's already peaking. So, I don't know if a backpack can dramatically change any of that, but cool. It'll still probably go up in price anyway. So, we'll keep an eye on that. All right. So, best of luck to you then, Mr. MDE. But, yeah. Even more Whiteout skins. I would still like to see the AK accepted one day. I'm surprised that wasn't accepted from Complete the Sets, but it is what it is. So, yes. Apparently, Facepunch has said they don't want to add any camouflage backpacks, but things change and profit needs to be made. Yeah. So we'll leave it at that then. All right then. So let's move on. And wow, even more collection continuations. When does it end? Never. We have a Burlap set right here. Now I've worn this. It looks like pajamas. I'm not joking. It really does look like pajamas. I have a short video showcasing that. It'll probably be out maybe on the Wednesday. We'll see what happens. But anyway, with that being produced, let's go ahead and take a look at Dead Cells. Okay, so it's been quite a while, and this collection's a bit all over the place. Backpack, door, AK, down in price. Oh dear. Would Burlap clothing dramatically change this up? I don't think so. We'd need to see a lot more skins being accepted. Now, of course, they've attempted, they've tried, but yeah. It is what it is. But regardless, this design, again, if you saw all of it being worn, It looks like pajamas. We just need to have like a race car bed and we're set. All right, Face Punch, please listen in. Please listen in. I need that race bed. I need the race car bed skin. We need beds to have skins. I'm just saying. Okay, cool. So anyway, we'll move on from here. Best of luck to you, K. Vladimir. Hello. And guys, you need those pajamas. All right, anyway, over to here. We have more primitive skins. Let's go ahead and take a look at all of them. There's quite a lot. Let me grab all of them. Hedge, come on. Surely there isn't that much. Yes, there is. First up, we have the Noir, Boonie Hat, Poncho, and we also have some leather gloves, it seems. So, all right, fair enough. I think this would be allowed. So you might notice this free skin submitted in the same week. I'm not sure how much you can have with primitive skins, but hey, it's up to Face Punch. They could probably accept all three of these, or just two of them, or just one of them. It's happened many times in the past. Golden Dreamer, let's see what amounts to that. Could we see all of this Noir set being accepted? Well, we'll keep an eye out. We'll keep an eye out. If you like any of it, consider showing your support for any of the skins. Best of luck to you, Golden Dreamer. Now over to there, we have the tire, bandana, and poncho. Yes. You know what? I think a better name would be calling it Roadkill. I think that would be a cooler name. Just saying. But yes, it's quite literally made out of tyre. Yes, I love smelling rubber. It makes me smell funny things and see funny things. But yeah, pretty interesting DIY style design produced by Y9J and 34633. So yes, if you want to smell some of those rubber fumes, there you go. That's how you live. Best of luck to you too. Let's see what that is. Now it's this living metal bandana and poncho. What on earth is that? Scary in a weird way, but yeah, it's got a lot of transparency. It's like living metal. I get that. All right, so it's kind of like Venom, I guess. All right, fair enough. Strange looking design. I will point that out, Sapesh, but at least it's creative and unique. So props to you. Let's see if that potentially gets accepted, guys. Feel free to consider showing your support. All right, and now over to here we have the Piranha bandana and poncho. Look at that happy smile. Look at that happy smile. Yay! So this is produced by Sean Mikanari Spectre. Bright, colourful, in your face. Maybe that might not be the best camouflage, but for some casual attire, I'm sure a lot of you would appreciate that. So best of luck to you too. Now over to here. Why do it have to be snakes? So yeah, if you haven't been keeping track, over the past year there's been mentions of snakes in Rust. It's on the commits, and with the proposed jungle biome, I'm pretty sure we'll be seeing some snakes. I think WetQA, you might need to resubmit this when the jungle update's about to come out, when they release the jungle biome. When will that happen? Who knows? But we've got two different coloured snakes here, so let's see what happens with that. Interesting, transparent design. Best of luck to you, Mr. WetQA, but maybe time it a little bit better. When we know when the biome's coming out, re-release it as a version 2. I think that'll work out very nicely for you. All right then. Okay, here we have an interesting looking jacket. Now, I've already put a short video out showcasing this. Yes, it is the perfect colour green that emulates Forest Raiders. Yep. Now, this is produced by Cubist. You may notice that he's also produced the ghillie suit jacket. That's selling for like $5 at the moment. Let's see if he can get this accepted as well. That colour green matches up perfectly with Forest Raiders. Now, you could wear like flashbacks with it and whatnot. Perfect. It does a very good job of like standing in the grass and standing in bushes. Consider watching my short video. You'll see it. Just quickly look now on YouTube. And yeah, 60 seconds is all you need to see. It does a very, very, very good job. So just want to point that out. Best of luck to you, Cubist, and consider watching that short video. Right then, here we have a hoodie and pants, and then we have a coffee can. Then we have a tier 2 set, and then we have a tier 3 set. Technically speaking, that's a collection continuation of sorts. What do you mean? You'll find out. So over to here, first up, we have the Black Substance hoodie and pants, produced by Montiel Burris and damned in. That's a strange looking gif. Okay, but no, seriously, that's a perfectly fine looking design. Is this supposed to be like another Venom sort of thing? For what it is, it looks cool, it looks nice, and it stands out ever so nicely. So, best of luck to you too. Let's see if that potentially gets accepted. But you do have competition. Zed Skipper and Dark Schneider have produced their Gladiator hoodie and pants. Yes, I do like to roam around and scream as if I'm a gladiator. But hey, if you've ever built up like some colosseums and made people fight each other, well, now you have the perfect clothing for the job. So yes, a perfectly fine looking design. Best of luck to you too. Over to here, we have Tech Boost hoodie and pants in 2 different coloured versions produced by Delaray. Here we have the yellowish tint version, so like science fiction and whatnot. Ooh, sci-fi design I was trying to say, sorry, I'm a bit weird. I'm not feeling super great, sorry about that. But yeah, then we also have the standard black design as well, which does look very nice and does look very cool. So let's see if that works out all right for you, Mr. Delaray. Guys, for whatever one you prefer, feel free to consider showing your support. Over to here. This is odd. Right, Viduka. Why did you do this? What's he done? What's he done wrong? He hasn't made the pants and the vest as well. It's just a coffee can. I don't know what's going on there. I get the feeling he wanted to have something out just in case. But yeah. Viduka, if you do end up taking a little bit too long on your vest and pants, just resubmit it all together. Like, just do it all together. Anyway, yes, that would be a collection continuation for the white holographic set. But, cool. We used to see this happen a lot in the past. What do you mean? So back in like 2016, 2017, a lot of people would just submit a face mask or a chest plate or a vest or a coffee can. They used to never like put it all in the group. They just like submit one skin. Oh look, a random coffee can was in today's rush store, or a random face mask is in today's rush store. That's how it used to be. Look at Tempered, for example. Tempered face mask was all by itself, and then about 7 years later we got the chest plate. But there's only 2,000 like tempered face masks and about 40,000 tempered chest plates, and tempered chest plate now sells for like 60 cents. So, I mean, it is a collection continuation. The hoodie and pants probably would appreciate it, I guess. But I think you should just wait until you had the full set. Should have done something else, but it is what it is. So, all right, cool. Bit odd, bit strange, but yes, it is still technically a collection continuation. So, there you go. You got a little bit of a history about Ruskin submissions in the past, and Hedge's nose is not getting any better. Sorry about that. I'm very sorry. So best of luck to you, Mr. Viduka. All right, here we have Confusion's Tier 2 sets, No Cultist. Get a good look at a white-ish tint Tier 2 set. Obviously, it's not super white, but maybe that's what potentially would, Face Bunch would allow, because, of course, with many attempts at white collections, they just don't seem to want to accept any. Well, it is what it is. But could this be the one? Could it be the one? We shall see. Mr. Confusion, best of luck to you, good sir. Let's see if we see that being accepted. Of course, last week we did see the Tier 3 set being produced as well. All right. What we see here, very loosely, technically speaking, is a collection continuation. How on earth is this a collection continuation, a Hedge? See these skin creators? They made Forest Raiders, they made Desert Raiders. And a long time back in the past, when they were successful with those 2 sets, they tried to get Arctic Raiders made. Didn't happen. Fair enough. They got the green camouflage and the desert camouflage. They were already successful. But with what we see here, they've decided to come back to it. They've even called it the Arctic Collection version 2. There you go, yeah. So as you can see in that image right there, there's also a pair of hoodie and pants. Yep, on the horizon, there's even more for it. So if you've looked at the, the Whiteout collection and thought, wow, that's ridiculously expensive. Could Arctic Raider potentially be our saviour? We shall see. Now, there is 2 different versions of the face mask, just wanted to clarify that. But yeah, that white there, I have done like a mix and match of Whiteout, blends in perfectly with each other. It's the perfect type of white. Will it be accepted? I don't know. It's up to Face Bunch. Do they truly want to introduce brand new camouflage skins? They are fully capable of doing so. As you might notice, there's no other Tier 3 set that's been produced this week. No. So, just saying. It would make quite a lot of sales. Just saying. But quite literally, a lot of people would appreciate that. Whiteout is getting a little bit too expensive. Thundergold and Comics Collection have followed suit, because, of course, people look for cheaper options. But, of course, if they keep buying the cheaper option out too much, the price rises there as well. So, yeah, we'll see what that amounts to. Do you like what you see? Are you a fan? You know exactly what you want to do. Best of luck to you too. And that just so happens to be the final clothing and armour piece for this week. So out of all the clothing and armour pieces, which one was your favourite? Which one stood out to you the most? Feel free to comment below. And you can say the same thing for all of the skins of this week. Yes, indeed. So, yeah, bit of a shorter video. Sorry that about halfway through my nose started acting up. I'm sure you can tell, but I'm very, very sorry about that. At least I got the video made in the end. So let's just quickly talk about some interesting details. First of all, TTG's top picks. Yes, we looked at these skins last week, but you can still go ahead and watch this video to get a nice in-game look at all of them. The video's right there. Best of luck there, Mr. That German Guy, TGG. Let's see if we see any of your top 10 picks potentially being added. We'll see. Face punch decides, but, you know, Cold Hunter I would like to see. Reptile Hunter, Pirate Collection Backpack. Will we get another 2 backpack skins accepted in the same Rust store for the next Rust store for December Force Wipe? Well, we are expecting a lot of people to play, and therefore potentially a lot of people wanting to buy. Or Pookie Plush, just in time for Christmas. That would be perfect. Right, anyway. So, yeah, that's something to consider looking at. But it's not just this collection from him that we're going to have to keep an eye out for. You want to look at this as well. Holiday 2024 contest entries are here, and they have 1 week to get them ready. Now, a lot of skin creators were already planning ahead and have already started working on their skins. So if I could just quickly go to here. Yes, I mentioned this in a video. Confusion with his hide gloves and leather gloves and hide boots. Sorry about that. I gave him the idea. I was like, we don't have any gloves or boot skins that are Santa themed, like, at all. And of course, he made the hide clothing and the hide horse net last year. I was like, go for it. I know it would blend in perfectly. It shouldn't be too hard to make. So, yeah, do you like what you see? The gloves and the boots. If that gets accepted, yes, there will be a lot of primitive Christmas-themed clothing and armor skins that are going up in price. Even the Christmas gang and hoodie and pants would appreciate that, I'm sure. So we'll see that amounts to. But yeah. Will that be accepted? I think he's in a very good spot. It didn't need to be super flashy or anything. It just needs to be that. So, again, keep an eye out for that. So, yeah, I've already talked about Christmas stuff. Oh, I don't know what's going on there. Here we are. There we go. And in this video, I quite literally brought that up. I quite literally mentioned it. So, there we go. Let's see if that works out nicely. But this video right here does talk about when's probably the best time to consider selling your skins. Well, for example, with those boots and gloves, I'm pretty sure the hide halterneck and the skirt would appreciate that. So maybe you'd have to wait until the first Rust store, which of course is next week. So by default, you can consider selling your Rust skins right about now if you truly want to. Just sitting there and saying it. But yeah, you should be keeping an eye on the workshop. And as I hop over to here, even more workshop skins, even more Christmas skins have started to appear. So I'm expecting well over 150, maybe up to 200 skin submissions. Halloween was ridiculous, wasn't it? And even then, out of all those skins, there's still going to be interesting collection continuations. That one right there, or rather both of them, are collection continuations. So if they do appear, yes, even old Christmas skins will appreciate that. Now, here's a little interesting thing I want to quickly point out to all of you. It's not that. I wanted to quickly remember the Christmas of last year because an interesting large box was accepted. No, small box. It's not this one. It's the week after. Sorry about that. I can't help but assume there it is. Yes, Mr. Epic. So far this year, Mr. Epic has produced some large boxes, which perfectly emulates what we saw last year. Easter, Halloween, Christmas. Oh. Now, when that was accepted, this doubled in price. If we see a Christmas large box of this being accepted, what happens there? Because it's already gone up in price. Just wanted to point that out. So yes, we do see some interesting instances of collection continuations happening, and things are lining up perfectly at the moment. So just wanted to point that out. Cool. Right then. So we got that addressed. December Force Wipe, how many people will be playing? Will we surpass November Force Wipe's peak player count? I'd love to see it. January, of course, is January 2nd, one day after New Year's. I'm expecting that to go even higher. But there's some interesting things mentioned in commits. They've talked about the primitive game mode quite literally as like one straight thing. So, yeah, that's being worked on. That's looking pretty cool. And, of course, they've mentioned the jungle ruins again. Will they announce the jungle ruins, or rather, will they announce the jungle biome before the end of this year? Because at the very beginning of this year, they said, we're going to introduce a jungle biome this year. You can introduce it, not actually release it, but like, ta-da! They could. But yeah, they've been mentioning it throughout all this year, so I'm fully expecting it to happen. An announcement, at least. So keep an eye out for that. The December Force Wipe isn't expected to be like a big update. But still, like, there'll be a blog post and they'll be talking. And they will, of course, announce the actual complete batch of all of the, the Twitch drops. Now, the generic drops have been showcased now. I can't show them off yet because they haven't actually appeared on the workshop. So I know a lot of people have been asking me, Hedge, when do we get to see all the skins? We want to see a Twitch drops video. I'd love to do it, but not all of them are visible in the workshop. When that happens, probably with the Thursday update, the December Force Wipe update, then I'll be able to get all of them. Then I'll be able to showcase all of them. So that would probably mean this weekend, probably on the Saturday, I'll have a video made and prepared. Cool. So I have got some of the skins. I have shown off some of the skins. I've already seen some of them. But yeah, you're going to have to wait until the weekend. I'm very sorry to say, but it's not within my control. Also, apparently there's something wrong with this chest plate. Apparently it's not properly transparent. I'm not sure if it's intended to be that way with its design or it's a mistake. We don't fully know. But that's currently on the Rust subreddit, so feel free to go ahead and look at that discussion. So yeah, Twitch Rivals kicking off on December 9, and during that period of time, we're also going to have the Twitch drops being dropped as well. So a lovely batch of skins. Oh yes, indeed. December 9 to the 13th. Cool, 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 cool. Right then, so that's been addressed. We've already mentioned how Christmas is kicking off. Can't complain. Christmas skins are now being submitted. Yippee! It's the most wonderful time of the year. And to wrap this video up, just to point out, hey, cool! Look at that. All of these skins are nice and prepared and put in a lovely sort of manner, lovely, nice and presentable. How did you manage to do this, Mr. Hedge? Well, of course, I have a followed authors list, and if you'd like to have all those skins nice and prepared and put in a lovely manner for you when they all start slowly appearing over the course of the week and whatnot, consider looking at the top right corner of this video right now. You'll see a special card has appeared. If you click it, it'll navigate you to a video which will showcase to you the many different ways in which you can build up your own followed authors list. So if that's interesting to you, you're more than welcome to do so. And micro522.com, because of course you're going to probably want to get a good look at what skins are the top performing skins based on upvote to downvote ratio and whatnot. So as you look over to here, Spec Ops Jacket has surged ahead and surpassed Whiteout Backpack. Maybe my short video probably helped out with that. Probably. It's definitely had over 1,000 views now, but Spec Ops Jacket, Green Camouflage, Whiteout Backpack, White Camouflage, Arctic Raiders, White Camouflage, Cold Hunter, yeah. All these skins doing quite nicely, so yeah. Look at the description, you'll see micro522.com, and you'll see all the skins in order of like what's performing the best upvote to downvote ratio wise, and of course overall score wise. And that's it. That's a wrap. So thank you very much for watching me. I apologise again. I'm all condensed and not feeling super great at the moment, so I apologise in that regard. But I hope the video was nice, concise, and straight to the point. I hope you enjoyed yourself, and I hope you're looking forward to the Christmas skins. And just to reiterate, I do plan to do some sort of video showcasing off some of the Christmas skins, but it won't be like this. I won't have my own collection, so yeah, sorry to say, but I don't want my stuff to conflict with the official, like, legitimate stuff like this, produced by TGG. Don't want to cause problems. That's the issue. So, cool. That's it. That's a wrap. So once again, thank you very much for watching me. I greatly appreciate it. Have a lovely week, and let's see what happens with the December Force wipe. I am expecting an early roster rotation, but what skins will be accepted? We shall see. Catch you later. See you. Goodbye.